right, some sit-ups,
All right, pause it.
some
All right, pause
hanging
it.
sit-ups. Yeah.
So for those sit-ups, what I'm doing is, and I can probably I'll probably put a clip of this when this gets posted. Is I'm doing this sort of like full body crunch, where you get in a hollow hold position on the floor, and then you do like a full body crunch. And I like that a lot better than a regular sit-up because it works out your whole lower back and your core too.
Yeah, definitely.
And then to counter that, I do Superman holds, which is when you lay on your stomach, you
And you just
push your
lift
arms
your
up.
arms and feet.
Yeah, like Superman.
That's good. Yeah. For that, I'm just doing the oblique crunches. So I'm not doing full-on sit-ups because it's pretty harsh on your back.
Yeah.
So just like regular crunches, but like side to side, hit the obliques also because that's like mainly the only thing I was doing to hit the sides.
Or do you do bicycles?
Yeah, I would try bicycles. I think bicycles is probably better than the crunches where you go all the way down and back up.
Yeah, for sure. And then this thing here.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna hang with my feet from my pull.
Okay, yeah,
It sounds like a recipe for disaster.
So you're doing leg raises, right?
I'm just doing I'm like hanging on the pull-up bar and I'm touching my feet up to like where my head is basically.
Yo, try doing those skin the cats. It's
Is that just like the feet go through between your head and the bar?
Exactly, yeah. So you pull up and then you tuck your knees to your chest, and then you pull your feet up around the bar. I'll have a video playing to show you how to do that. And then that is like a crazy core workout. And then you have to just do it very slow and controlled. And if you have an iron gym like me, where it just hooks into the wall, any slight, you gotta be very careful
too.
So it is very dangerous. It's very stupid, but I really love the exercise. And as long as you do it very slowly and control, you shouldn't have any issues with it.
Are you putting like a pillow underneath you or something?
No, I just don't. No, I just do
more pressure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has more tension, I guess.
Yeah. My heart rate up.
All right, clap push-ups, pretty straightforward. On your knuckles.
Yeah. On your knuckles, yeah.
I gotta start doing that now.
All right, what are you doing for the push-ups?
Well, I was just doing regular clap push-ups, but now I'm gonna try doing knuckles, especially because I have a carpet, so it's not terrible. Yeah. I guess it's not gonna like bloody my knuckles up or anything.
No, it's I'm curious if that actually helps. I
don't know.
I know when I sprained my wrist a while back, I wasn't able to do any training on my hands, like any flat training. So I'd have to do everything on my knuckles. I was doing push-ups on my knuckles and like handstands and stuff on my knuckles. Yeah. And I don't know if you remember, were you there when I had my sprained wrist and we were still doing gymnastics?
Yeah, I feel I had the same problem because we were trying snowboarding at that time and like falling and stuff, so we ended up spraining our wrist.
I sprained it doing something else, but what's it called? It was just funny because I remember trying to do front handsprings, and I couldn't put any pressure on my wrist, so I was literally doing front handsprings off my knuckles.
Oh my god!
So it's I guess it's a good way to build up your tolerance and build up your knuckles a little bit if you try.
I remember showing up to gymnastics class with like my hand completely wrapped up in like a bunch of bandages just to keep my wrist straight, and our instructor was just like shaking his head.
Dude, I was wearing like a legit brace on my wrist. It was like one of those things. Like it was wrapped, and then I had a brace, and then I wasn't able to do anything with that hand except I can make a fist and put pressure on it that way, like this way instead of like this, and then that was so stupid, man.
Again, lesson learned. Just let it heal. Especially if you're young, like it'll take no time.
Do something else.
Yeah, seriously. Focus on your legs for a little bit.
Yeah, but that's how much fun I had doing gymnastics, and you know, how committed I was to really try to get better at it. That I was just like
trying to stay consistent.
Full disregard for my own body. Yeah.
All right, handstand push-ups. I'm doing against the wall. Pretty straightforward again. I'm not at a point where I can. What?
Are you doing these with your back against the wall or your stomach against the wall?
I feel like so far I've been switching back and forth. I think it's more
Yeah.
effective with your stomach
Yeah,
against the wall. I think it's hitting
definitely.
the right muscles.
I would agree. Yeah. If you're gonna do handstands along the wall, I would very much recommend starting with your feet against the wall and walking your way up so that you're facing the wall, and you'll have better better control that way.
Yeah, I think
And
it'll set you up more for doing a freestanding handstand in the
yeah,
future compared to your back against the wall and just kind of
yeah,
jumping into it.
yeah. Because I tried that for so many years. I've been trying to get a handstand, and
Yeah,
when I finally did get it, it was the combination of doing it, facing the wall and then just moving away from the wall as
practicing.
much as possible. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like if you can only do it against the wall, like it might look a little cooler to just kind of jump into it and you're back against the
yeah,
wall, but it's not really helping you in the long run. And
yeah,
obviously, it looks way more impressive to people if you're doing it freestanding.
yeah,
So
for
just
sure.
work your
Yeah.
way towards that instead of just constantly doing the easier way or like the slightly cooler way.
Also, what he did, which is interesting, is he did a headstand and then he pushed up into a handstand.
Yeah, so he did
So
it like from like a sitting position. Like I can't do
yeah,
that right now.
yeah.
Not strong
No,
enough.
I mean, yeah, I
So
used to be able to do that back when
yeah,
I was like really,
like the
getting into
typical
yoga.
gymnastics way,
Yeah.
right? Or calisthenics way, you like go into an L
Mhm.
sit and then just kind of lift yourself up into a handstand. Like that looks
Yep.
pretty cool.
I was able to sort of do that. I remember I was able to do. Remember the crane pose where
Yeah.
you're basically on your hands and then your knees are tucked up on your triceps and
Yeah.
you're posed from there. So I was working on it for a while, and then I was able to basically do a handstand from that, like do a push up from
Yeah,
that position.
exactly. That's exactly what I was doing in high school. Like I was
Yeah,
practicing the frog
yeah,
stand, which I think is like the progression right before crane stand, if I'm
hmm
not mistaken. But yeah, I was
yeah,
starting off in that and I just slowly made my way like
yeah,
against the wall into a handstand. Like
yeah.
back when I was like really trying to get into handstands.
I think that's a better way to do it. So you can do it from there. You can do it from a headstand
Yeah,
to work your way up into it, because just going straight into it, you don't have the connective muscles to really safely do it if you just
yeah.
start trying regular handstand push-ups.
Definitely. I
So
mean, it's so important to
yeah,
work the muscles that are needed first with like
yeah,
progressive exercises. It's the same for like every single one of these advanced calisthenics exercises, like the
hmm
muscle up. Don't just learn to kip muscle up, obviously, because your
yeah,
muscles aren't strong enough to handle the weight yet that you're trying to pull
hmm
up. And that's a really easy way to develop tendonitis. So there are a lot of progressive exercises you can do beforehand to just work your way up to it. You can do
yeah.
negatives, things like that. I mean, there are so many videos online that just show you the progressions that are needed to work your way up
N-
to.
Negatives are key, man. That's the key to building strength. Doing the
Definitely.
negatives, eccentric um, and decentric. So what you want to do is do what you can, because like right now my back is jacked up, so I can't do handstands. So what I've been doing for these is just pike press. So I put my feet up on something a little taller than the ground, and then I'll get into like a pike position
Hmm.
and do push-ups that way. So that works out my shoulders and my back
Yeah, still
that
hitting
way.
the same muscles. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. All
All
right.
right. Here we go. The big one.
All right. For this one, you need an apple.
And you need a pillow.
Yeah, and a
So
pillow. Yeah.
that's hid concealed underneath a robe.
Yeah.
Oop. Okay.
So
Yeah.
for that one, I can't do any one arm chin ups anymore. Um, but what we're doing is just using a towel. So I use the towel on one side, throw that over, grab it, and then just do a regular chin up on the other. So you're mostly using, and you want to actually. What helps me personally is to look at this arm and focus on it, the one that you want to, the one arm, and that will actually activate those muscles even more if you're actually
Definitely.
concentrating on it.
Yeah, you feel all the pressure pretty much on that one arm. I mean, you can definitely
Yeah,
feel that you're supporting it with the one that's holding the towel, but
yeah,
there's so much more pressure on the
yeah,
other arm for sure. Man, I
yeah.
can only do up to 6. with those. And usually I'm like repping out like 15 to 20 regular chin-ups. So it's way harder with the towel. Something else I'm seeing on other videos where people are trying the Iroh workout is they're taking their other hand and just grabbing their wrist. I haven't tried it yet. I'm not sure which one is easier. I'm probably going to try that starting this week.
That way is like the cheat way to do a one arm.
Yeah. Seems like it's probably helping. It's
very
you
similar,
more, right?
It's very similar, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like the towel is the towel has more balance. Like if you can add symmetry to the bar, that's even better, because if you have, you know, instead of having your whole weight here and then you're holding onto here, you have the towel here and here. So it's like it's more symmetry, and
yeah,
when you switch it back and forth, it hits every muscle back there. So
okay,
it also helps with your forearm strength too.
Okay. Yeah, I think another step I might add is just doing negatives. Like maybe I'll get like a chair or something, start off at the top, try not to hold the towel, and like make my way down as slowly as I can in a couple reps.
Yeah.
See how that goes.
That's what I recommend for everyone to do. If you can't do any pull-ups at all, and just hop on a chair, pull yourself up using the chair, and then just let yourself go slowly, slow as you can.